Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. The question of the day is, should you EDC a fixed blade knife? And I'm going to say, in my opinion, of course you should. Depending on where you live, if it's a area that allows for it, this would definitely be a great backup or a primary. Now, the knives that you see here have a few things in common. The one thing is that all the blade lengths are 3.5 inches or below. The second thing is they are all full tang construction, meaning that the knife continues through the handles. Now, it's great to carry slip joints. I carry them all the time. It's also real convenient to carry flippers. Fantastic. Plenty of different ones to choose from. And they're nice in the pocket. Pretty much lightweight. But as anything that has moving parts, you know that things go wrong. They malfunction, they can get dirty, they can stop working, or they might not be enough knife for whatever comes your way. So we go to the fixed blade. I'm going to start off here with a buck knife. This is a buck 113. Perfect for most uses. Little bit heavy. You'll find some lighter knives, just hundreds of thousands of full tang fixed blades out there. Full tang, nice wood handles, brass bolsters, lanyard hole. Blade shape is conducive with a lot of different functions, from hunting and skinning to food prep to, light woodwork, light bushcraft. Just an all-around great knife. Long history with buck knives. The next knife I'm going to show you also has a long history, and it's an iconic blade shape. And this is a Shrade 155C. Okay, this is the sharp finger. And this blade shape is also conducive to a lot of different functions. Filleting, skinning, self-defense, good thick back spine with a nice taper, carbon steel, holds the edge nice. This one's a little decorative. You don't have to get this. Is a scrimshaw version. It's just what I like. But you can get these, and they're relatively inexpensive. And this blade shape put out by Shrade, these knives have been around since the 1960s. So very popular design. Overall use is fantastic, and again, you're full tang. This is actually the little brother of a 150T, Deer Slayer. Iconic hunting knife. Many different uses because of this blade shape. But pretty big knife to be carrying and EDCing. So you have the option of the sharp finger. Again, all these knives here, all the blades are less than 3.5 inches. Okay, put this one back in. And these price points with the buck and the Shrade are pretty low. So you can really pick these up, especially on the open market, for pretty cheap. We're going to get into a few different pricier ones now. This one my brother picked up for me. JL Lonewolf out of Georgia forges these knives. And this is a Damascus steel knife. Nice thick spine. This is a bone handle, and he does the scrimshaw. There's the wolf profile. Lonewolf. So this is a custom, but still not that pricey for a custom when you look at the work that goes into it. I believe this knife was, I think it was $150. But compared to the Shrade or the Buck, it's a lot of money. But you're also getting something that's handmade. And you're supporting a local knife maker, which is important. Another knife, great EDC knife. Now the next one here, this is a GEC. This is going to be my priciest fixed blade I have in this size. But it's a heck of a little knife. Carbon steel. Great Eastern Cutlery. Titusville, PA. Practical GEC Knives. Model number is a H10121. Nice bone stag. Really great looking knife. But very capable, especially for a nice lightweight EDC, if you choose to do that. And the blade is real nice shape, little drop point, and you get a double swedge on both sides. Starts here and continues through. Always like the carbon steel knives. Full tang. So these are 4 great EDC knives that I have. And like I said, there's plenty more out there. But another thing is, if you don't want to carry a fixed blade, but you want to have one available to you, that in a pinch, maybe you have a bug out bag, or you just want to throw a couple, one in your car, one in your knapsack, wherever. You might want to go out and get yourself a Mora. And now, while this might not be a full tang knife, for the price point of, like, I'm going to say $15, you cannot beat these. The blade steel, they're made in Sweden, Scandi ground. These knives come, next to Spyderco. These knives come out of the box as sharp as can be. I mean, you don't have to touch these up. Unbox it and use it. Okay. Now this is the stainless version. And again, if you just want a knife to store away that you don't have to worry about taking too much care of, and that's not going to rust up on you, get yourself one of these. Get yourself 2 or 3. Put them in some strategic areas that you might need on your boat. That's why I have this one. And these blades, again, 3.5 inches or less. And you can do so many operations with these, with the shape of this blade. Super lightweight. Great sheath. Doesn't come out. Will clip on your belt, clip on your pocket. You just can't beat it for the money. And like I said, for the price point, you can't go wrong. Okay, so those are the 5 knives that I would EDC if I lived somewhere where it was conducive to. And always good to have a backup to these fantastic knives as well. Less moving parts, strength, durability, and just a peace of mind knowing that, God forbid, something happens with one of these, you have these as backup. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it, and you all have a great day.